Hi, so it's rare that I'll get the chance to thank Nigel Farage, but I feel like I have to take this opportunity because Nigel Farage has done more than most to undermine the messages of the far right, because he's breaking them apart one by one himself. Like, if you think about what the far right tries to tell us, they try to tell us that black and brown people are a threat to national security and that they're the real force behind terrorism. But like last year's riots, that was domestic terrorism. People were trying to firebomb mosques, burn refugees alive. In fact, it was, logically speaking, the most widespread case of domestic terror that any of us have seen in our lifetimes. And it was stoked by Nigel Farage and the Reform Party. They try and tell us that black and brown people are a threat to women and that they bring misogynistic and backwards attitudes to the UK. But Nigel Farage hired a convicted woman beater to be an MP in his party, and he himself says that one of his other MPs is a sexist, violent bully, Rupert Lowe. I'm saying he says that, that's not me saying it, don't want to get sued again. But the main message they try and send is that the far right is the voice of the working class, that they're just speaking up against poverty in the name of working class people. And we've seen that happen across Europe, across the West. We've seen that people like Biden, people like Macron in France, the centrist parties have failed to properly address poverty and failed to properly stand up for working class people. And as a result, they leave an open goal for the far right to say, well, we'll help you instead. And that's what we risk happening here with Keir Starmer. But Nigel Farage, again, to the rescue, he has proved time and time again that he is the enemy of working class people. Like, for example, when we had the worst fall in living standards ever recorded, and nurses and teachers went on strike to try and demand better wages, the same guy that told us that migrants bring down wages, that's why we want to leave the EU, then accused those nurses and teachers of being part of a left-wing conspiracy. He's proved time and time again he's the enemy of working class people. He said he wants a privatized system of healthcare because he believes that he would get more value for money if he went private. Again, enemy of the working class. But the thing that sets Nigel Farage apart from most other right-wing tyrants is he has spent the last 27 years tying the flag of the far right to one specific policy, and that is Brexit. For 27 years, he said that Brexit